Hello and welcome to Pillars of Eternity. We have level ups. Let's go to it. I'm gonna give you one stealth. Yeah, that's not gonna work, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with this though. Dirty fighting. Either giving your athletic skill and going with this. I was actually considering this, but then I realized it's an aura. It means that only my allies get deflection bonus. And this is used just twice per rest. Next, Aloth. Now, Aloth is a bit difficult because all his spells are kinda horrible. You can take this one and this one. And Sagani. Oh, she's easy enough. Gonna give you this and this. Just to be clear, each ranged attack loosed by the ranger contains such ferocity as to fly straight through the first target and hit another behind it, for less damage. It's a passive ability. Okay, let's get out of here. In fact, let's seek out a quest. Nadine, an animancer I met in front of the Blackenberry Sanctum, told me of an elder archivist and a rare manuscript they contain, including one of animancer named Pentagram. She needs theorems of Pentagram to continue her research, but the archivists won't give her access. The elder archivists are hidden in the Hall of Relevant Mysteries, which is in Copperlands. Okay, you can do that. Move out. Okay, we read that, thank you. That loading screen. Okay, move here. Go faster, please. It's been 1 month and 11 days. I assume that months have 30 days in them in this world. I'm not certain how that world works. That was a library, right? Taxes
I'd
were
wager
collected.
there are more than a few banned books in here.
Bandits stole some money. Whatever song completed, can return to the stronghold with 3000 experience. Take a look at that, shall we? The colorful clothing of Spiritian Waver, Bonicetta, is known throughout the Eastern Reach. Over a year ago, she was on a trip to Defiance Bay when her ship sank in a violent storm just off the Pearl Coast. Miraculously, many of the passengers survived. Bonicetta's body was never found, and she was presumed to have died. However, a valiant merchant in Defiance Bay recently recognized some of Bonicetta's unmistakable work in an otherwise unremarkable shipment of cotton textile. He spoke with others and learned that several shipments of different merchants bore the same telltale patterns. Now many merchants believe that Bonicetta is being held captive somewhere and is trying to communicate throughout her work. Whenever the message is, none have been able to decipher it, nor where it's coming from. Kana found surprising resistance to inquire regarding the whereabouts of Bonicetta. However, whoever had taken her wanted to keep her location a secret. At the behest of a Duchess of Spiranetto's team, a valiant cartographers attempted to decipher the fragments of Bonicetta's wavering message. In turn, They communicated those lands to Cana. After several brutal fights against well-trained mercenaries, Cana reached the Ponicetta's prison, a wavering house near Guerrera, the Valiant Textile Company, and the abductees. He was immediately cast out of the Valiant public, great and small. Oh, they abducted her, okay. In thanks for saving her, Ponicetta wove an enchanted cloak for Cana's journey back to Cadnoa. 2 minor items, you say? This fine cloak was a gift from the Spin-Renton waver Ponicetta. It was given to you in thanks for your assistance in rescuing her from a ruthless villain trading company that abducted and enslaved her. Cool. 1 day and 9 hours, okay? Welcome to the House of Revealed Mystery.
Good day to you.
Okay. The woman barely glanced up from the tomes on the table as I approached. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple, after all, and Grinda doesn't tolerate disorder. It looks like a library to me. That's because it is. Will is the god of mysteries, answers, encryptions and decryptions, concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of the hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mystery was built to celebrate that. Cool. It still didn't answer my questions, though. Yes, it's a library of sorts. Temples dedicated to Will tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to reveal and preserve the mysteries of the world. So what? Knowledge is free for just the exclusive ones? I don't like this temple. Maybe their god is misunderstood. Just keep the knowledge and share it with ours. That sounds like a noble idea. Or if you're so obsessed with it, do like the library in Alexandria. Every piece of knowledge you can find, you copy it down and move along. If you think some mysteries are too, spicy to be left to the open world, that's the ones that you need to hide, burn, or destroy. And hiding behind the god's word is a horrible idea, because as we all know, gods don't tolerate each other. It's just a matter of time before your library burns down, because some other god thinks it's heretic words. You all are pathetic. Anything else? Tell me about yourself. I am a Scavenier and devotee of Will. It is my duty to look after our records and resources. Who is Grimda? Why, she is the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Why? I can't ask, okay. Wait, is it stealing? Yes, okay.
Quietly now.
I'll enter to the archives. I think this is where my prey lies. Let's take this. Okay, that was a mistake. Let's see. Books. The fangs. Okay, I don't remember reading that book. Maybe I did, but it didn't leave any impression on me. So I'm gonna read it again, along with a second book. So I'm gonna leave it in your inventory along with this thing. Massive Upper-Hand Occult. Okay, let's ask for permission then. Keep searching. The obscured leaves clues for those who seek. Impossibly, this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Nice. It's actually fun, kinda creepy and cool.
Hail and well met.
Okay, that was necessary. An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looked as though wrinkled and valiant. Despite her stature, she managed to look down her nose at me. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and the scavengers continue their search. She shot a nearest robed figure a withstanding glare. Wouldn't do much to give them any further excuse. What exactly are you looking for? Maybe I could find it. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of will. They intended to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. If it's a secret, then why do you want to keep it for yourselves? So it's a secret for everyone else again. Idiots. Anyway, the guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road of Diode. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Will rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. What else do you need? Okay. An Anamancer named Nadine asked me to retrieve it. Okay, no, if I say that, I think I won't be able to do that for Nadine. Okay, tell me about the missing scroll. What do you know about the thieves? Very little, except they were foolish enough to believe they could steal from the God of Secrets. And they were fleeing to a farmhouse, apparently. And you want me to handle them? Yes. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. I'll consider it one of Will's mysteries. And what is so special about this scroll? Will is the God of Secrets. If I told you that, I'd be chipping it, wouldn't I? It's a parable, that kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Okay. Tell me more about Will. That's rough, isn't it? Will is the god of things hidden and revealed. The more of the 100 visions one sees, more has yet to discover. Though we often call Will he who sees and is not seen, it is neither male nor female. To assign any definitive characteristics to Will is to miss another essential part of its divinity. The 100 visions. I actually like the god. I just think his temple is stupid. A term of reverence of dual Will's many revelations. Despite the name, they are infinite. Each apathy leads to yet another enigma. I thought I was busy. And about yourself, what can you tell me? I am the High Archivist of the Heart of Revered Mysteries. She caught it loudly into her fist, and I am too old and too busy to be bothered with inanimate questions. Just because you're old doesn't mean you're wise. I've said that many times over. Okay, we have quite a lot of books. We do need to rest and read one of them at some point. But not yet. I say we move this way. Yeah, Blackberry. So, where did you say they were? Yeah, lock the door. We can't do anything about that. Is it in task? A parable wheel. Darford. Okay, Darford.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes, I know how that works. Thank you. There's Darford. There's the path, I assume. I assume it's this one. I don't remember farm here. Let's assume that I'm right. Oh, so we need to go and get Kiana back. Yeah, that's awesome. Call of the Drunkard, bad visitor. Can pay him off or send the escort. Can I just kill him? Okay, we'll deal with him later. I mean, minus 2 prestige is basically nothing. Pharaoh Druids. Okay, let's go this way then. See if there's any way we can lure them out. Oh, hello dear. I'm not gonna kill you, though. You might give away my position to something. Don't be evil now. Take this. And another deer. Such a bounty. Okay, we're not going to research that. We don't need it. Okay. Grabbus. Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offered a mumbled greeting and waved his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is in a story condition. An eye patch stitched with stylized eyeball wrapped around the head, and his ear is mangled, remnant and twitching. The spasms while other ear perks up at my approach. Next to him was spread the carcass of a deer that appeared ripped open by a bear or a wolf. You hear a gungling rumble next to me. Yeah. Sagani placed her hand on her stomach. Her eyes are on the carcasses. Still fresh? Tomac's pink tongue lolling out for his mouth.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
What exactly killed this deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
Gawain, the hunter god.
Lord of the Hunt, patron of all seekers. I'm the wrong person to ask.
He brushed his hair aside, allowing a closer examination of his eye patch. The stylized pattern of an eye is embroidered on the worn leather.
As a child, I would worship Gallowayne in hopes of being a great hunter. But I have since come to know Wow, he who sees and is not seen.
Oh, tell me about Wild then. What exactly do you know about the god of knowledge?
Wow is the god of mystery and obfuscation. Wow does little to intervene, dictate, or limit our actions. But nor does he make himself easily known. I would say I contemplate Wow more than I follow or serve him.
Okay, I like him more than the entire temple of WoW. What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
And what can you offer in return?
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight.
And we'll need to level him up if he comes along.
I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
Don't worry, our adventures will take us all around Direwood. Come along.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with a pack for a change.
Good. Let's see what we have, shall we? You have a spear and a magical wand. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
Let's see what we can level you up in. Let's go with mechanics. Veterans recovery, runner's wounding shot. And that's why I usually level up after I end the episode. You have to read all of those things. Scion of Flame. Increases burn damage and damage reductions. Grants Scion of Flame, self-damage reduction, plus 20% burn damage. Heart of the Storm, shock damage. Spirit of Decay, corrode damage. Secrets of Rim, freeze damage. Oh. Okay, I can use that. Yeah, let's have you. Next level. Can you tell me about those spells? No, okay. Just gonna guess. Most of those are defended by reflexes. Defended by will, might, deflection. Okay. Bonus level 1 spell, sure. Should I choose one of those? 20% burn damage. Or shock damage. No, I want this freezing damage on you. And last but not least, Loud Strike Burn. The druid's knowledge of the forces of nature allow him or her to automatically inflict additional freeze damage when spirit shifted. Spirit shifted. You know, I haven't read about the druid in a while now. I'm not certain what spirit shifted means. Let's hope I didn't make a huge mistake, but then I can retrain him for money. Okay, I don't see a farm. Maybe it was those druids that we fought. Feral druids. Okay, move here. Actually, wait. Just out of curiosity, I can go from here to here. Okay, now there's the road. Again, I just assume.
Need something?
Spirit shift. Let's have you F1 and you F2. Field target. Oh, you can do that once per rest. Yeah, that must have been a mistake then. Lions. Okay, Itomak, I need you to lure them out. Attack, you stay here. Let's take a look, shall we? You use this, everyone else, target him.
Need something? Lavaru, the unseen!
Good hit.
Leave it to...
Okay, spirit shift. Well. Oh, nice. Don't touch me. That's a lot of damage you're doing. Go help him. You attack this lion. Okay, what damage did he do to you, mate? Just asking. Burst rips. Constitution is a little bit down, but it's fine. Are you gonna keep glowing green? Oh, okay, run. Attack here. You attack this guy, and you... Can you... Okay, you can use those spells 3 times more. Use that. Attack him. Everyone else? Focus. Let's try to puppet one of you.
Yes. Dead on.
Oh, he's fast. Okay, Tomak, Seems like he actually wounded Eder a little bit more than I thought he would. How long are you gonna keep that form, I wonder?
Need something? Under... Die already! Ah!
Oh, that answers my question. Go, guys. Now they're lying.
I'm here.
I killed him. Cool.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, thank you. A wrist. It is still good. Okay. Set once per encounter.
Hey,
I'll chew the...
Oh, it's a nice hit there. Everyone focus on this guy. Want you to stop him from moving. You switch.
Dead on.
Okay, the other one next.
I shall be discreet.
Well, we just took down an entire family of lions. That's one.
Quiet.
Quietly now.
Keeping an eye out.
I'll take a look. Not a sound.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at those feral guys. Can we lure them one by one? Oh, you turned into a moose. Were-moose? I don't know.
Hey. Yeah?
Okay, everyone, focus on this guy. It was Graze. Still alive?
That's not very helpful.
Ouch. Righty.
Need something?
Are you suffering? Good. Not bad at all.
Nice and quiet.
Oh,
Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep... You can't be serious there. Fine, everyone turn around and kill him. Switch sides here.
I'm here. Dead on.
No. Ah, a bear. Wonderful. Everyone, take him. Did you miss? That arrow broken, I mean.
That's not very helpful.
Ouch. Take the last of those druids down.
need some... Die already!
Nice prone damage there. Not bad. Not bad at all. You, sir, are an idiot. Go here. Oh. Okay, be careful around those things. There might be some ancient evils nearby.
I shall be discreet.
Quietly now.
Yeah?
I'm so annoyed that I choose this.
Yeah?
I mean, we haven't used it yet, but it doesn't seem like a great idea. Oh, run, 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 run. And attack this guy. That was your idea. Kill a deer for no idea. Funny. Trying to make it run.
Helpful?
I completely failed, of course. Take this guy down. You can use that for.
Yeah? You're not getting through me. Need something?
There is no way we can actually do something now.
That's not very
Don't you? Let's engage, and you
Hey,
prawn him.
need something?
No, seriously, get out there. Get out there. Get out of... Am I stuck? Okay, game. Well, let's use that.
Yeah?
Well, you're gonna use it? Oh my lord. There we go. That was a complete failure. Thank you very much for that game.
Yeah? Blood makes the grass grow!
That's not very helpful.
I'm here.
Now I'm fatigued.
Dead on.
Need something?
Switch that.
Die out!
Yes.
Thank you, Sagami. So Sagami's skill was completely useless. I mean, I haven't seen a single arrow bounce from the target. Okay, no farmhouses nearby. Go this way.
I shall be discreet.
Okay, I guess this is the entire map we can discover right now. Unless there is a tunnel there. There might be. No farmhouse. What was that about? Something tried to kill a deer.
That's not very helpful.
That didn't work!
Go, run free, little guy. It's amazing that you survived that long. Sorry about your little brother, or sister, or whatever. Wooden flames. 2 hours later, we also need to return to the stronghold. Oh, there is a farmhouse. I totally forgot about this thing. Maybe because I couldn't enter it. Itomak. Oh, hello. You must be new. Haven't seen you before.
That's not very...
The guys keep spawning while I'm not looking. I'm just curious. Right. Everyone stay here. Itomak, I want you to go. And then run. Okay, there goes your bear, or whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa! Play. Everyone focus. I want you to take control of one of them. A thief, a bank. I'm sorry, that's another Avenka. I guess it's the name. Did you miss him? Yes. Oh, you deserved that. Let's use that skill. That's pretty good.
Dead on.
Gonna need to rest soon enough anyway. Ooh, nice. Oh no, you didn't miss. Pretty cool. Okay, finish him. You as well. Grimoire? Ah, is that the scroll? This ancient scroll is bound with silver thread and broken wax seal is stamped with the shape of an eye. The scroll at first appears to be gibberish, a collection of symbols and characters with no apparent connection between them. As I studied them, however, I could swear that the characters begin to move slowly, almost imprecisely. They shift and crisscross, and I was able to read the text. A simpleton seeks out a wise man, said to know the answer to every question. Please, says the simpleton, you have to help me. The world terrifies me. I wake up each morning and I don't know why. I make choices each day and I don't know what will happen. As a result, I go to sleep each night and I don't know whether it will be my last. When the simpleton finishes, he notices the wise man is weeping. The simpleton apologizes profoundly and asks the wise man what he has said to upset him. The wise man shook his head and wiped a tear from his eyes. He answered, some people have all the luck. Okay, funny. Oh, it wasn't a joke? Then stupid. You have found it. Now, lose it again. As I took the scroll, I heard a voice. That defeats the purpose of finding it, doesn't it? No, it's the beginning of finding it again. You think that draft was an accident? The voice seemed to shift as if speakers were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Okay, and how keeping those things a secret? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Take it to the Black Mallow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it. Need its comb. Very well. I'll do it, mostly because your worshippers are idiots, so. Sun-touched mail of Hirant Rump. Gonna give this to Eder for now. Might actually give it to you, because you don't have decent armor. The paladin hurried round, came across a countryside village based by ghosts, and made it his life's work to rid the world of the undead. He believed that their very existence was blasphemy against the gods and the scourged old kith. And having observed the creatures wandering by night and skulking in dark places, he fell prey to the uncommon misconception about their nature. He had his order create an armor that shone with the light of the sun, believing them vulnerable to daylight. Unfortunately, he tested his theory in the cleansing of a crowded vampire den. Discovering too late that the light only alerted the creatures to his presence, published research by animancers has since dispelled many of the dangerous myths surrounding the undead. So, it's a broken armor? Or a useless armor at that. Need to return to my keep and rest. Ooh. This actually looks nice on him. I do need an armor for you though. I actually do find him more useful than Kana, but we're gonna have to take Kana for the endless path journey. Speaking of which, let's go to Kadnua. Fighters are extremely durable and amongst the most reliable damage dealers. No. That's the rogue, the damage dealers. Fighters are good for defending, unless they are using a two-handed weapon, in which case, yes, they are good and profound with that. Right, let's take a look at our stash. Is there something we can give you, so you won't walk naked? And otherwise, not very inspiring. Okay, find wand or a fine crossbow. We're gonna let you keep the wand, apparently. His spear, however, I wanna see how it looks with two spears on him. Just out of curiosity. Ah, it's absolutely ridiculous. A fast weapon, crush damage, pierce damage. You can try that. If we find a unique spear, we might give it to you. Armored. It's medium armor. That's medium armor. Minus 30. Minus 35. You can wear that for now. We could try with Duran's throw, but no. Fine mail armor. Of will plus 9. This protects your willpower. You're the only one that doesn't have a cloak. Speaking of cloaks, let's go inside and claim what is ours. Actually, no, I'm gonna give you this coat. Cloak. Whatever. And this Viking helmet, just because it has big ears and, you know, funny. Right. I bear a message from the Duke of Palace. Will you get lost?
I'm on the trail.
So what, I can't kill that drunkard? Oh, defense is plus 5. Nice. Keeping this to yourself, some money, so they're all fine. Fine, let's pay him off. I really can't deal with him. I wish I could hang him and just would have killed him right here and then. Whatever. Party. Get
May
lost?
Wal watch your step.
Yeah, you do. Let's level you up because that's what we do. I think this one. There we go.
Yes?
Yeah, I have a cloak for you. It It surprisingly fits him. Look at that texture, it looks nice. A little bit too shiny for my taste if you ask me, but whatever. There's literally no difference. You can have this one. It fits with your cape a little bit more. And your armor, which doesn't seem steel. Just saying. Right, let's go down the endless path and try to take out some of the invaders there. Not all of them, mind you, just a few of them. And if it doesn't work, well... yeah, we're fine. Level 5. We need to go to level 7. Yliel's shop is completed. Very well. What should we build next? Tower, prestige, library, barracks, we have that, dungeon, merchant, craft hall. A random creature part every turn in the stronghold especially. Weapons and armor, as well as dexterity bonus. Yeah, sure. Might as well find something good. I mean, if it's an exceptional weapon we can purchase or maybe upgrade, I'll be so happy. Speaking of which, maybe I should upgrade my gun. Make it legendary. Okay. Exceptional legendary. 20,000 for a legendary weapon. We do need some resources for that. Viltak's brain, the large glamorous brain of a Viltak. Though the Viltak are known to possess impressive power of the mind, there is no obvious source for said power on the brain's wrinkled surface. And yet you can use it to enchant weapons. Makes sense. Still have a problem with that crafting mechanics.
I shall be discreet.
Oh no, it's one level below. Okay. Everyone hide. Itumat, I need you to scout ahead and lure some of them at least. Okay, keep running, keep running, keep running. Stop. Okay, good. Go ahead. Oh, blasted.
Yes?
That's not
Ouch.
This isn't working!
Should be dead soon. He should be dead soon.
I'm here.
Heather, move in and help. I'll actually attack this thing.
Can't get a good shot with this. I'm here.
Okay, good enough. I don't remember, do you have a resistance to crash damage? And I'll keep fighting that. I want you to use this, and I'm gonna go in and help you.
Yes?
You can continue actually doing this.
I'm no help here.
Yeah, I know. Use this. Okay, that's 2 of them down. We can take some more, I guess.
Slow and silent.
Let's hope that was the last fire blight here. I could actually go here and fight the wind blights, but I don't feel like doing that. Also because they can stun me, and I have no resistance against shock apparently. Binding copper. Binding run. Run. Where are you guys going? Okay. Petrified. Was that a critical hit? Yes, he threw a 68. No, 78. Ah, here you are. You guys glitched? What happened there?
Dead on!
This isn't working.
Oh yes, it is. It's actually
Thing
working
isn't
too
doing
good,
the
if you
job.
ask me.
That's not very helpful.
Can't get a good shot with this.
You're trying to kill this thing, aren't you? Oh, you did kill a ghost when we first entered this area, so... Doesn't mean that you have to make sense. A rain blind.
Can't
We
get a
already
good
have
shot with this.
Curses! Stand still!
Wait, did you summon the rain blind? Huh.
Yes?
Yeah, it's immune. Not a big surprise. Using this guy. Come on, would
Aye.
you? Well,
I'm here.
Hey,
either move in and kill it.
you're not getting through me.
Kill the other one as well.
Can't get a good shot with this.
I shall be
Yeah, the thing is
quiet
still
as a
there.
calm sea. Which is...
I have no idea what happened there. Oh, run. Ouch. Okay, everyone, take him out.
That's embarrassing.
This isn't working!
Worry not, we can paralyze him. Or we could if we hadn't missed. We are fighting rocks with teeth. That makes sense.
This isn't working!
Hey. Keeping an eye out.
Okay, take this.
Hey,
For rest. Still haven't had a chance to use that. Oh, you had one more of those, and a Spectre. Forget he has an explosive there. And this is for me. Right, I think we did enough damage here. Let's get out of here. Once we return, we'll finish it off. But we do need the rest. I think Might was okay, but I'm gonna go with Constitution once more. Mostly because of that athletics bonus that gives us a chance to hit once. And my rogue was wounded, I didn't even notice that. No, actually I did notice it, just Again, notice that his endurance and health are a little bit down. No, his health is not. Oh, I get it. He has one of those minus 10% endurance thing. Cool. Right, before we rest, let's read a book. Let's read the ones in the Tsar summary. I mean, again, I don't remember reading it. I might be mistaken. That's why we're gonna read two this time. As I have stated, not much is known about the group by the world at large because they don't welcome outsiders into their numbers. While many believe they are xenophobic and openly hostile to all who are Erdgerntlars, the truth doesn't seem to be as broad as deadly. Okay, and certainly not that simple. There are many places in Glamfat that could be called magical or sacred to the Glamfatians. One legend states that the Ingwidians who had suddenly abandoned their kingdom and left the place unknown took the time to guide the ancient Glamfat tribes into the now vacant land. The Glamfats were gifted with a fertile area and their new homeland, but in return for being given the gift, an oath was required. The Glamfatians were instructed to protect the Ingwinian ruins until such time as they could return to reclaim the ruins themselves. They were required to swear that no living person, including Glamfatians themselves, would be permitted entrance into the ruins. Different accounts suggest that the Glamfatians were promised more than homeland. The Ingwinians were the favored people of the gods, and that keeping their oaths would confer smaller benefits to the Glamfatians in the end. Oddly, the rule did not seem to apply as strictly within the borders of the Twin Elms, a site built upon a large concentration of Ingwinian structures. But it would seem that this is the unlikely selective oversight of the part of the Glamfatians and more probably part of the terms of the original compact. In any case, the Glamfatians came to take their role as guardians seriously, reverting the sites and developing rituals designed to protect the guard the ruins. Over time, these rituals become rote formally to some, and much legend and suspicion, as any other stories passed down. This is not to say the Glamfatians ceased all attempts to uphold their oath. See the section about 10 years Trevians in my book about Adamant Harbord. We actually read about his second part. But the intense devotion on the oath tended to vary from tribe to tribe, the clan to clan. Not so with the Fangs, however. The Fangs are a group that join not by ties and kinship or even community, but of belief. Of all groups of Earl Glamfat, it is the Fangs who seem most intent on keeping the promise these ancestors made to the Ingwathians. Just because their fanaticism and zeal are not as widely sweeping as many think does not make them any less dangerous. The Fangs are not known to reason with those they view as trespassers. If they feel you have in any way violated the sanctity and sacred palace, their judgment is swift and exact. Reports of the Fangs' attack can be found in records dating back for the first colonial expedition of Earl Glamfat, and even the smallest of the perceived slight can be worthy of execution. The order itself seems to be consistently mainly of hunters. Whether they are recruited as skilled hunters or trained once they have gained access to the order, it is unknown. From all accounts, once they join the Fangs, hunting games falls second behind patrolling El Glamfat and protecting the ruins, so it is the author's opinion that it is the former. Massive the Hand of Code. This is a big book as well, but we can read it. Dearest brother, or was it sister, may this letter find you in well spirit. A man thought bearing strong into my library the other day and demanded I help him find the book on the construction of our arquebus. I thought it was proper service to well to steer this man towards the illuminated manuscripts of the subject of wintering toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out two of my teeth. Okay, one, you didn't deserve that. Two, you totally kinda deserve that. I trust your summer has been less tremulous than mine. Seriously, punching out 2 teeth because he wouldn't listen, you could have actually grabbed him by the ear. It was gonna have the same effect if you ask me. In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit I was not mad with envy, that at first I refused to believe her. Will forgave me for such lapse of judgment. She described an amour of brilliant blue hues, with featureless face, surrounded by swarm of eyes. No 2 eyes alike, she claimed. Will ignored her questions, and she can't recall any specific of what she said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up, or what she liked to eat. At first, I was so envious of her, for having seen Will with her own eyes, but it seems Will's visit was conceal, not illumination. I pray she endures this test of fate and can look back at the events and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I felt the solution was ignorance, but after Will's visit I feel a road without lead. It's closer to the capturing of the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Will and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity. We all thought we were old when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What is an answer without a question? May I be dead, and my soul scattered to the wind before anyone knows for certain. Indeed. And what are the questions for these answers? Fine great sword. You can keep that. We have one already. Right, so I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me. I'm just gonna rest though, because of course I am. Survival, skill, athletic, constitution.
Animancy seems to be the topic of the hour here. You've closer dealings with souls than I do. What do you think of it?
You're not interested in the subject. Oh no, I find it fascinating. I don't think you can really study the ingredients without delving into the techniques and research that animancers are pioneering today. It's all very organized and fun. Desks and measurements, whereas the ingredients they are gifts with Adra and So energy seem more like art. The one in the star chart and the other is Bowed Sun by Lonely Pirate. Oh, so I avoided the question. Okay, I guess that works. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.